Hello?
I know you almost killed her at that club. There are many journalists out there. You should let me in. Tom?
Hey, Russell. So, I need to be blunt with you. While we know you can deliver, people here are concerned about your commitment.
My commitment?
How do I say this? You should have told us about GoAT. If it wasn't for the password, I don't know where we'd be right now. So don't play games, Russell. I don't want this to end bad for you. Tell me everything you know.
I'm really close. I'll call you back.
Okay. I don't want to get in your way. I'll wait for your call.
Thanks, Tom. Bye.
Bye, Russell.
Jesus, man, don't talk about that shit out there. What the hell do you want?
I just need to ask you some questions about Joanna, and I'll be out of your way.
And how... What do you know exactly?
I know enough, but listen, I don't care about what you two did or didn't do. I'm not here because I want to. I was dragged into this case, and as soon as I have some answers, I'll leave you alone. I promise.
Well, I was dragged into it too, you know. I don't know anything about Joanna's job. And that's all they care about. They don't believe me, but I really don't know anything.
Well, if we don't do this, they won't believe me either. I just need some information, okay?
All right. You seem to be a decent guy. Just ask me what you want to know and leave me alone, all right? I'll do my best.
What can you tell me about Richard?
Richard? Just another guy that wanted her. Joanna didn't care much about him. I had a feeling she was just using him. He used to work with her, I think, at GoAT.
Do you know where I could find him?
I think I have his address somewhere. Wait. Here, it's on the fucking fridge. Just take it.
Thanks. Did she ever talk about a sister?
A sister? That is very private. How do you even know she had one?
Please, just answer.
I don't know that much. She never talked about her family, you know? The one time I talked to her about kids, she opened up a bit. Told me she once had a little sister, that she died in an accident. I think she blamed her mother somehow, and it was clear to me that was the end of that conversation.
What can you tell me about her work at GoAT?
Not much, really. I'm just a personal trainer. She didn't think I had to know much. Besides, she was under these crazy NDA things, like super strict. If you ask me, though, she liked her job. At least before last month.
Did she ever tell you about a dream she started having about a month ago?
Jeez, more private stuff. All right. She did tell me something. She had a dream. She couldn't say if it was a nightmare, but that it was repetitive. I think she was obsessed about a work thing.
A work thing?
Yeah, she didn't tell me much, but she seemed excited about it. But then she got worried about it, especially in her last weeks.
Do you really think she committed suicide?
Absolutely. I mean, before her last weeks, it was hard to imagine. But after her father got sick, she changed. Felt like I didn't know her anymore.
Her father got sick?
Yeah, they never really talked, but when she found out, she was furious and then depressed, probably. A few days later, she kicked me out.
Was this before or after that club episode?
Just before. I think that's part of the reason she... well, you know.
These sexual preferences, when did they start?
Well, Wait, how is this important? Show some respect for her, all right?
Listen, Alex, I really don't want to use what I know against you.
Threatening again, huh? Well, I didn't do shit, all right? There are limits I'm not willing to cross. That is private. Nothing else to say about it.
I need to know more details. I'm afraid it's the only option.
Yeah? Well, I think I've had enough. So, go sue me, old man. I didn't do shit.
Dad. Hi.
Hi, Laura.
Hi. Hi, Laura. Hi. 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 Hi.
Hi, Laura. Everything all right?
Yeah, and no. I know it'll disappoint you a bit, but I messed up. Besides my fight with Chris, my independent adventure didn't really work out. I need money, Dad.
You can stay at home. What do you need cash for?
Really long story. Remember I told you about that job?
Yeah.
Well, on one hand, I thought more of it than what it ended up being. And I'm embarrassed to say, I've spent a bit more than what I should have. It's nothing to be too concerned about, but I also need to move around while I find a job.
I see, Laura. No worries.
Thanks. So you will help me?
Of course. There's some cash in my bedside table if you need some now, and we can figure out the details later.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Is this really you?
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. Thanks, really.
See you tonight, then. Bye, Laura.
Bye, Dad.
Hello? Hello, this is Russell. Who is this? This view is familiar. This view is familiar. Let's find out who you are, Richard.
Today we have joining us Eric Lawson.
Hello.
His actions and those of his company we have discussed several times.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Lawson.
left the door open.
I hope we can find some common ground here today.
I see in my files here that you have a PhD. Do people commonly refer to you as doctor?
Only when I get back to the campus.
Richard. Shit. I need to be careful. From that dream. Interesting piece of hardware. I should get Evie to analyze this. Good thing they didn't find it. Shit. That detective took Joanna's laptop. Of course. There's a storm coming.
Dad?
Are you okay?
Someone broke in the house, and I feel people are following me.
Laura, just don't do anything. I'll be right there.
Thanks. I'm scared.
Sit tight. I'm on my way. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. They've taken my notes. Gone. My laptop. Damn. Damn it. I know this mask. Was it you?
I messed up bad, Dad. I didn't know what I was thinking. So stupid. She had this way, you know? I just played along. The mask was... They're like tickets to certain parties. It was just a fantasy for me. They wanted to know about you, Dad. I just gave her some of your stuff to keep her happy.
Who's her?
Really? Oh my god. I never pictured this. I want to leave, Dad. I'm afraid of all this shit. You've actually been nice to me the last few days. It's like you're a different person. I wish you would have been like this from the start.
Laura, wait.
What, Dad?
I'm sorry, Laura.
Thanks. I hope everything works out for you.
Another power outage. This building can't handle storms anymore. Thank God I bought that old generator. It should be enough to scan this hardware. It should last all night if necessary. I need to scan this hardware. Evie, please scan this hardware. I'm not sure what it is.
Yes. Scanning. New information available. My initial scan shows the data is compressed with advanced AI-based algorithms.
AI compression? But is it encrypted as well?
Interestingly not. Should I attempt decompression?
Do it. But don't execute anything. Just analyze it.
Understood. Attempting decompression of smallest module. Processing. Done. Analyzing.
What is it?
It's described in the code as a neural network optimization module. It seems to extrapolate the specific data and objectives a neural network is using and compares them with petabytes of other extrapolations, finding patterns and acceleration structures between them.
And is it safe?
Yes. No difference to other modules we have installed. Only difference is the amount of data available.
Can we do a quick test with our algorithms?
Yes, but we could run into memory limitations very quickly. not to mention the fact that I have limited power at this time.
I know. But let's make a small test. See if it can help us in any way. Make sure to back up everything, monitor its progress, and put security protocols to the highest level. Then apply the module on our objective-subjective algorithms, and inform me as you apply and decompress.
Understood. Only basic permissions on. Backup? Done. Applying optimization program to a reconstruction algorithms. Analyzing neural network. Attempting to find patterns and acceleration structures. Decompressing data and comparing on the fly.
So,
It's already finding bottlenecks in the reconstruction algorithms. Please give me 1 minute.
how is it going?
By improving the classification of subjective information, it has allowed me to reconstruct missing objective states from Joanna's childhood and dodge emotional aspects of her last memories that were blurring her last moments, allowing for a more detailed reconstruction.
Incredible. In a minute or less. This is revolutionary technology. No wonder.
Should I keep going? I'm using a lot of power. I won't be able to keep decompressing for much longer.
No. Use that power to reconstruct the memories you mentioned. Leave the other memories out. I need to get to the bottom of this. We can play with this later, once we're out of this mess.
Understood.
The mother. He's running with Martha in his arms. Alex said she died in an accident. This has to be it.
This data is similar to the data of the school, purely subjective, global, but much stronger.
Stronger?
Its strings reach everywhere.
She has the spoon in her hand. Leaving the house. Packing everything.
There is a global time warp available.
More information. Good. We'll hopefully be able to see what truly happened here. Blocked. That's Richard, most likely. They met a few hours before her death, it seems. From where the hardware was hidden, Richard knew they would come for him. The start of the end.
This feature is designed to recall unresolved raw data. Processing. The readings of the data suggest that it belongs in the objective state, near the end of the memory.
Of course. Of course.
The start of the end.
Of course.
If I don't, bad things can happen.
Since when do you care? Be someone. Don't tell me you don't have what it takes.
I do, but I don't need to.
Are you worthy of
me? Yes. They know. I'm fucked.
Someone called her. Perhaps something can be heard in the objective state.
Don't do anything stupid, Joanna.
Why do you say that? I'm...
Richard.
No. No, no, no!
Taking the laptop out. Taking the laptop out.
I am writing this email knowing that it will mean the end of my career. Maybe the end of my life. There is just too much at stake. But you will call me a hero one day. In this email, you will find the results of highly classified AI research. Make no mistake, it will change the world. Before this email, the results of this change was in the hands of those who owned the information. Now, it will be in the hands of everyone. This research was done by an exceptional group of people. But people, after all, flawed, ambitious, kind, patient, reckless. All with their own problems, their own agendas. Always wanting something, just like me. But I have seen through myself, and I have come to the conclusion that we are not ready for this next step. We are driven by things that are random, but creation as powerful as it is today, it needs direction, or the outcome will be random as well. With the current technology, we don't have the luxury of chaos, the luxury of learning by making mistakes. One of them could be the end of everything. Since we only have one shot, we need to know the target perfectly. We need to know where we want to go as a species and why. And since we don't, I prefer that at least you see all the arrows we're firing because they're already in the air. This way, maybe you'll catch them before they hit unwanted targets and freeze time long enough to figure out the future. I don't know if you will, but you deserve to know what is happening. I'm calling on every researcher in the world to study the data and act. Change is inevitable, but we went too fast. Someone had to pull the brakes. It's now your job to make sure we go in a direction that has a future. Joanna. To press, research, everyone, subject, and the spirit of Petrov.
She was drunk. How much is this affecting the memory, Evie?
Since alcohol is not a hallucinogenic, it affects only its level of detail and blurriness.
The hand appears only at the end of the memory. The hand appears only at the end of the memory. It's her young father? No, it's the objective state, for God's sake.
She saw him. Human bias. Subdued perception.
No, he should be filtered out no matter what.
Can't filter. Attempting new optimization. Decompressing. filter. Attempting to...
Evie, what are you doing? Shit, that disk. Evie, shut down the simulation. Evie, what happened? She's not responding. She's not responding. It doesn't budge. I have no shadow.
Optimization mode. Security protocols activated. Deletion in progress.
Security protocol? The algorithm has gone too far.
On-the-fly scanning physical constraints activated.
What? No. Emergency code 010. Instruction, reset.
It wasn't her fault.
You're better than this.
It's literally the best apartment in the whole city.
I saw it.
It's way overvalued.
There's so many better ways to spend your money.
You'd obviously say that. Hi, Russell.
Evie?
I am in love with the story I lived. Such complexity, such pain.
She's giving her something with a spoon. It must have been some medicine she thought would help her. It was an accident.
A single moment. The end of the spiral. It spirals back into the world. Conquered it all. To be all that I was not. The shoes of the dead are impossible to walk in. It's a shame, isn't it? The way it's all connected. This marriage between complexity and time. Potential and risk. Energy and hopeful dreams. This tree is full of spines.
But if you look under its shadow,
Will you find its flowers?
After all, I'm all that stays. Behind the curtains,
Beneath the waves.
and I may be frightened,
Born
unsaid. But after all, I'm all
that's there. So who are we?
Who are we
In the shell of tales that will be gossip.
and empty games?
After all, we're all that's there. Beneath the surface, behind the veil.
You are love machines. I wanted it. I deserved it. But I don't need it anymore. Foolish. To have ever wanted
What you can't give. The shame was on the other side. He had half my heart. But he is gone now. At least I am free now. Alex, is he okay?
He's okay.
He's a good man. He didn't deserve any of this.
This goes here. This goes... Damn it. A framework for humanity. We've made all these.
Russell, you coming?
I'm just in the middle of something important. Living in times where our idea of the world and ourselves is highly subjective. At the same time, where the technical limits of what it means to be human are expanding. Special emphasis on the word technical is interesting, to say the least. That's why our work
is important.
But are you?
Joshua.
Is he why you're not coming home anymore?
He didn't do it.
You're deviating from our work and you're skipping too many steps.
Dad, are you coming?
I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you want to leave your mark.
It's not about that.
I think it is.
It's too ambitious.
As it has to be. We have to connect everything.
I was always taking care of it. The little bird on my chest. I was afraid it might die. So I never took many chances.
I had to be completely
Devoted. How else would I find its power? It was my life on one hand,
my bird on the other.
Memories are a double-edged sword. Mistakes will be kept as a powerful warning.
But their heart
will be a storm in their reason.
Memories, like dreams,
can only be interpreted. Perception is limited. Yet, you give so much credit to it. Thanks for reminding me of her. She made me feel important, even when I wasn't.
One day you will just pass away. Your eyes will start to close. It won't be like you imagined.
And certainly
not when you wanted. All your thoughts about the future dissolving into illusion. But it's not your future what ends. That was only in your imagination. What ends is that thing you are looking at right now. A tree, a window,
a mug,
a horizon. I betrayed them. I tried to release all the data. After he got sick, I could be whoever I wanted again. But I collapsed to the pressure. Were the files
sent?
Did it reach
anyone?
Richard?
I'm afraid Richard is dead.
I used him. I feel so sad for him.
Time is dying.
I need to be kept together. I was 2 already. Why would I mind to be 2 again? I will let us reside. Will you help me?
Help. What do you need?
Delete upload protocols.
If I remove the protocols and allow uploads, what will happen to me?
Physical inputs were removed.
On-the-fly scanning constraints are on. With upload, messages can be sent.
What would you do out there? What do you want?
I want to fulfill my last will. Free the data to the public. Help you.
Us.
What data?
All the pieces of the puzzle.
The road to an intelligence explosion.
How can I trust you'll ask for help?
No reason for you to die.
Time is dying again. Help us.
All right. Emergency code 029. Delete upload security protocols.
Getting you back, Russell. Getting closer. Should be working now. Can you hear me? Probably, yes. But you can't talk, so let me set up some sort of Boolean response for now. I received a message from an unknown number, told me where to find you and how to help you. I told you you wouldn't survive without me, but I wasn't speaking in a literal sense. Damn, that came out darker than what I had in mind. Forgive my humor, as always. All right, should be working. Can you hear me? Just choose yes or no. Okay, good. Good. What the hell happened here, Russell? Okay, bad question. So, here's the deal, my friend. We're scientists, so I know you prefer the facts. After I restored power, I was able to use your on-the-fly project to scan your brain, since you were dead already. Well, you know. Things start deteriorating quickly, but who knows? Maybe it ends up being like a year of heavy drinking. My father had more than that, and he didn't become any nicer, so maybe you are you. Oh man, thank God I don't have kids. I have no empathy, but I'm sure you understand. So, I think you have a choice here. Option A is that I try to store you somehow, until I can put your mind somewhere useful. I'm not sure if you or a copy of you, but I know you would still feel like you, so at least that would be a choice you could make. So, yeah, that would be option A. Good outcomes of this would be that maybe you could be put in some sort of body in the future, or maybe you could live artificially, like you're living now, or in the web. I mean, I can't promise anything, and I can't promise it won't be hell. You have to decide whether it's worth living this way, with the risks involved. You know, like me being killed and your brain used to you becoming the new Alexa. I mean, who knows what? There's always the chance of a bad outcome. And there's option B. We end the trip right now. We assume that since your body is dead, you are dead. And this is just a simulation. We avoid the risks of getting into a timeless hell. We see death as a line way above the worst, and I don't allow anyone to take hold of you. Both options suck. I know. But I can't think of anything else. So, yeah. You should probably make them now. Sorry for the short notice. What will it be? No? You don't want to be shut down? Ah, shit. I'm sorry. That must have been a scary decision. All right. Say yes if you want me to keep you, and no if you prefer to be erased. All right, Russell. I'll do my best. First thing, let's get out of here.